UMAR, AHMED, IFL TV, MTK Global. Had a bit of trouble getting down here, Dave.
Yeah, the Doncaster to King's Cross line is closed. There's been a fault in Peterborough. Had to go to Sheffield and then go from Sheffield to St Pancras.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all right. It took us. I was 2 hours late, but everyone hung on. Thank you very much. So, yeah.
Where have you based your camp? Up north?
I've been training, I think, nine weeks for this. I've done 6 in London, 3 at home, I believe.
Okay.
In this one to surprise you. That was good work on pads.
Thank you very much. I'm sharp.
Yeah, you love sharp.
Danny, we need to ask him obviously about David's tweet just now. You not seen it?
No. David who?
Price, obviously.
Oh, David Price.
The keys you're fighting.
David who?
Called you a prick.
No, he never. What for?
David Price
Okay.
called him a prick.
That's not
Just
very
now. I'm joking.
That's not I thought that's really upset
I
me.
should play along with that.
I thought I'm going to stop this when I get back on bike and get a bit fitter to fucking do him in. Oh, fuming.
No, I brought that up because no hatred here. It seems very respectful.
Yeah.
Obviously, you two have been talking it up. He's been talking about war.
course,
You talked about your tattoo, but there's no hate, it seems here.
I really like David Price. I don't know him. You know what? I met David Price. This is why I like him. I met him in 2016 in Nando's. I was giving him a bit of a stick. Nothing personal at the time. I wanted to fight him. I ended up fighting Dylan White, and I got beat by Dylan White, obviously. But I wanted a big fight. I wanted to get myself out there. I wanted to show what I could do. I got beat, but I got a little bit of a chance. So what happened? So what happened is. What was I saying? David
Nando's.
Price.
I tied them up. I tied him up. Bully got me over there, yeah.
Anyway, so I met him in Nando's, and I've been getting not grief. I've not been getting any grief. I've just been saying I want to fight David Price. We had a talk about a few things, and he was really nice to me. He said a few nice things. At the time, I was going through a few things, a few problems I was having at home, and with certain things, and he was dead nice and respectful. From that point on, I'd never really given him any grief at all, really. And all his losses have been a bit unfortunate with certain things happening behind the scenes. I've never achieved anything that man's never achieved. He's achieved far more than I have. So I can't say anything bad about him personally. Obviously, all I can say is I think I'm going to knock him out because I really believe I will. And he's only saying the same. I want people to be interested about the fight.
Danny, how do you think he'd get on in the Villa?
I don't know. I think he would get carried away personally.
What do you mean?
There's just too many birds there. Just get carried away. Imagine.
To be fair, the shapes he's in at the moment, looks like he's ready to enter the Villa
The thing
tonight.
is,
I think I'd clean up.
This would be the headline. Dave Allen's such a prick. He's gone for all lasses in Villa. It just can't happen, can it?
You know what the thing is, yeah? I'm trying to get him on next year because the way he's sparring lately, he ain't going to make it as a fucking boxer. So
Yes.
we're going to fucking Gavin McDonald nearly chinned him yesterday. But, you know what? If David Price beats me, I might go in Love Island next year.
You are joking, right?
No. I'm going to make a living somewhere.
What even if you win, why don't you go into it?
I don't know. I think I would be funny though.
It would be a laugh.
It's all fun and games until.
I would watch it for the first year just because Dave's on it.
Well, you'd have to
It'd be
know, wouldn't you?
yeah.
I could imagine Darren in it. Darren would clean up in there.
What would they
thinks
call
he
it?
would.
Love Island plus
It'd be
like
smoking.
40 plus. Smoking Vivian.
Did you see Charlie Edwards' post the other day? Mugged everyone off.
Yeah, but I knew it going in it because
You could see
you
the
can't
editing on his head.
you can't post things on right before you go in.
You could see the editing. That
I'm too realistic. Man. I look at things and think, well, you're not going in really.
He's shorter than most of the girls. All of them.
Well, I'm just. I think. Can't speak for anyone else, but I think I'd clean up. Well, Tommy Fury's probably better looking than me. But apart from that, I'm funnier.
What do you think of Mora?
You know, I know.
Do you know her
Maura.
well anyway?
I don't know her well. I know her. She's a nice girl. I think she's a nice girl.
That's what everyone says actually in the boxing world.
You know what? From what I know of her, which is not much to be fair, she always seems a nice. She's a nice woman. She's always nice to you.
She is. Probably because I'm
He's smart.
Not with them fucking teeth.
Don't bring that.
Yeah. So yes. I don't. You know what? Her and Tommy, they'll make a fortune out of it, and that's all they're going in for, and that's what they've done. See you later, mate.
Dave, the general consensus is that Price finishes you early. If it goes late, it's in your favour. Do you read it like that as well?
I don't read it like that. I don't. You saw me today. I'm sharp. If he comes to me early, he will get knocked out. And I say this because David Price knows I'm better than people think, and I know that David Price is a lot better than people think. A lot of people saying to me it's an easy fight. If this is an easy fight, then I won't like an hard one. You know what I mean? He's an Olympian. He's been boxing longer than I've been alive. I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to walk straight onto him. He's a very experienced man. He's boxed hundreds of people better than me. He went to the Olympics, World Games, he went to the World, I think he went to the Europeans with Darren in 2004. 2004, I was in year 7 selling lion bars for £3 at playground.
£3?
Yeah.
That's a rip-off.
I had a right profit margin going on. And if you didn't pay, there was trouble. You know, I was selling chomps for £1.50. Well, that's how it were back then.
Did you get any sales?
I sold a lot, to be fair.
That's good.
But I was poor though. I had to make money to go and buy proper food. But David Price, he's good. I'm not stupid enough to think he's not very good. He's not stupid enough to think he doesn't think I'm just tough with a chin, and I don't think he's just power. We're not daft.
Do you think he's mentally finished?
I don't think he's mentally finished. I think he's mentally stronger than anybody. To get chin like that a few times and keep coming back takes more strength than it does for me to know I can go in there and not be knocked out. It takes some doing what he does to keep going back in. I got all the respect in the world for him. You won't get me saying anything bad about him. I can't do it. I'm behaving today.
He did admit actually in an interview that you did piss him off a bit. This was a couple of years ago, a few years ago, when you were calling him out, trying to entice him in a fight.
Yeah, but when people call me out, it pisses me off as well. But I know what they're doing. I just don't give him the time of day. He didn't give me the time of day, to be fair. You know, he's a smart man. At the press conference, I won't get into a war of words with him, because he might be smarter than me. I'm not daft. I pick my battles very, very carefully. I make sure they can't speak English, and I'm going to beat them then.
Looking back at the Cash Ali fight with Dave, right?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. It's surprising me Cash did that even more, because actually the fight was really in the balance and Cash was starting to do well.
Yeah.
Do you believe if you were in that ring with David on that night that Cash was, that you would have stopped him?
100%.
Even without this camp that you've ever done?
1,000,000%. I'd have beat him at 50 stone. The one big difference between me and David Price. David Price can beat me early. He can catch me. If he catches me with the right hand on the chin, he's going to knock me out. This is just human anatomy. This is just a big man punching you on the chin. You're going to get knocked out. But if it comes to a point where we're 4 or 5 rounds down, he's a bit tired. I'm a bit tired. There's only one winner because I'm a fucking horrible man to get into trench warfare within anything in life. You don't really want to get down to who's not a bastard game with me, because I'll beat you. So if it comes down to like him and Cash 5th round, they're both a bit tired, I'll smash them to pieces, because I'll just keep going and going and going. If it was a 4-round fight, David Price to beat me all ends up.
Dave, I think we might have to fucking move. I am rolling now. Stinks in here as well, but it's better than being in there. Couldn't hear myself think. You're talking about the Cash Ali fight. If you were in the ring that night,
Yeah, I think I'd have beat him. He was knackered, wasn't he? The thing is, you know, when you're the big favourite in a fight and you're expected to win, you get tired of it because of all the expectations on. I think he says that he's the underdog in this fight. If he loses to me, it'll break his heart.
do you think he'll retire if he loses to you, Dave?
I think he has to. It'll break his heart if he loses to me. I know it will. He's been boxing since how old is he? 36. He's been at least boxing since he was 7, 8 years old. How old was I when he was 7 and 8? I wasn't even alive. He will retire. And it's not that I want to retire. I don't want to retire him. I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to. If I'm going to knock him out to win, I'll do that. But I have no ill feeling towards him. I just want to win. So.
We've had the knockouts over Nick Webb, a spectacular one, and a good one against Lucas Brown as well. Obviously, that sort of highlight reel done the rounds. If you can get another spectacular knockout, let's say of David Price, where does that put you next, Dave?
It puts me in a fight. You know, this fight's about, and people say, look, you need to slow down. But you beat Lucas Brown, you beat David Price. the Gorman Dubois winner, effectively, was being on different TV stations. I don't see it happening. I just don't.
You'd be obviously happy to do it, but
Yeah, you know what the thing is? People say, oh, you don't want to fight him. I'd fight any man and his dog. If the money's right, it comes to a point now at 27. You know, I'm looking to have kids and have a nice, comfortable life. And you know, my dream is to have kids and a wife. But my other dream on a professional level is to train and manage fighters without taking a percentage, unless they become a British champion minimum. You know, that's my dream, and I want to make enough money where I can train and manage fighters. My house, my wife and my kids are at home comfortable. I can go about doing my stuff. So the money must be right. Dubois and Gorman, like I said, I'm not on their side. But Eddie's got so many heavyweights now. Like
Martin McCauley's joined today.
Yeah, Martin McCauley, but that's not a big fight for me. He's not a big name. He's a good fight, but it's not a big name. I want Povetkin. I want him August 31st if I win.
You go that quick, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not looking past David Price. I've just explained how many times I think it's a hard fight. I know it's a hard fight. Beating David Price is a career highlight for me. Better than the Brown fight. It'd mean the world to me. But if I win, Povetkin August 31st.
Yeah. I spoke to Darren today about the Povetkin fight as well, and he believes that Povetkin is obviously on another level. I think obviously you'll admit that as well.
Absolutely.
In terms of every bracket, but Darren believes that you can put a dent in Povetkin's heart. That was his words.
People still looking at the Lenroy Thomas fight from 2.5 years ago. I'm not that fighter anymore. I'm not that man. I was 24 years old maybe. That was my 23rd fight. Amateur pro, not trained. I'm a different animal now. Beating David Price in good fashion will prove that. How good am I? We still don't know really. Lucas Brown shot to bits. Caught him with a lovely shot. David Price, we'll see if I beat him. I'm getting closer. I've lost 4 times. There's no point padding my record up, fighting people you never heard of on next gens. What's the point? Chuck me in with Povetkin, chuck me in with whoever you want. I want to go. I live for it. I live to fight. I love it. And I believe again that's why I'll beat David Price. When the going gets tough, his body reacts against it and he tenses up and he gets tired. Going gets tough for me, I fucking love it. I live for it. I live for that competition. So we'll see. Obviously I've got to beat David Price. If I do, I've been looking past David Price. Because every time I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, I think I can't be arsed with this. I think, do you want to fight at Povetkin? Do you want to fight at Pulev? Do you want a one-day boxer world title? Do you want to give your kids everything they wanted? Do you want to live your dreams, or do you want to stay in bed and fucking dream about them? Nah, I've been getting up. I'm thinking, yeah, I want to fucking beat Povetkin. I want to beat Anthony Joshua. I want to beat Deontay Wilder. I want to do all this. We get up running, because that's what it takes. If you want to give me even a 1% chance, that's what I'm going to be doing. I've been living the life. I've been doing what Darren tells me. We'll see. I'm in a different place now. I really want it.
Something interesting you just said there. You named Anthony Joshua. Now, let's say you were to lose against Ruiz again, which you predict.
Yeah.
Do you think that's realistic? If you beat Price, if you beat a Povetkin, let's say, or a Pulev, or someone like in the top 10,
Yeah.
do you think that's a realistic fight?
Yeah, it's realistic. All the fights are realistic. Everyone becomes realistic. Beating David Price puts me with a chance of having a massive fight. And that's what it was for David as well. David Price was sat at home. He'd be thinking, we beat Dave Allen. He's not Povetkin, obviously he's boxing. He'd be thinking, we could fight a Pulev, we could fight a Parker. You know, and that I know for a fact. While he's only thinking of me like I'm only thinking of him, he'd be thinking, come on, let's get them beat. Let's get a lot of money, a big opportunity. And then I am 2 fights away, and as is he from a Joshua, any of them names, which is mind blowing, to be honest. Because I've never won an area title, but here we are. So, but no, I'm very happy, and I'm proud of the effort I'm putting in, and hopefully it pays off.
Mm-hmm. Another name that's been touted is Derek Chisora. Obviously he's got to beat Spilka, but another option there for you.
You know what? I look at Derek Chisora as a fan.
Have you sparred him?
Yeah, I sparred him, yeah. I sparred him really well. It wouldn't be a fight that I wouldn't think, oh, I don't want to take that. But at the same, I look at Derek Chisora as a fan. It's the weirdest thing ever. When I see certain fighters, like, oh, I'm a fan. See Tyson Fury, fan. Chisora, fan. But yeah, that's another fight. There's so many good fights we made. It's like, there's the BT heavyweights who are fantastic. The Wild Gorman winners are they're both exceptional talent. Same.
Would you fight Nathan though? Good pals, aren't you?
Yeah, if you give me the right money, I'd fight my own grandmother for the right amount of money and the right amount of prestige and the right amount of everything with it. You fight him. But that's a fantastic fight. Joyce and Jennings, another fantastic fight. Two another really top heavyweights. The heavyweight division is booming. There's so many heavyweights in the matchroom. There's own stable. Like I said, but Cole's been signed, Hergovich, Parker, Chisora,
Gassiev,
yeah, I'm alright. Yusek Takam. So there's so many fights, the money's right.
Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter, they're all fantastic fighters. And all fighters, 2 years ago, if you said Dave Allen could fight them, you'd laugh your head off. But at the minute, it's me and Price, more than fighting, you know, for me and Price, realistically, it ain't about winning this fight, it's about what comes after. And if you want to sat David Price out and said, David, what's this fight about? It ain't about beating Dave Allen, it's about what the win leads to. And realistically, that's what it is. And when we get to round 6 and 7, if we get there and it gets hard, I'm going to think, I need to beat you because I need what's next. And they'll be thinking the same.
David, do you think Price will gas in this fight? If it goes past a certain number of rounds?
Past 6, 7, I'll be fucked as well. Don't worry about that. I'll be absolutely gassed out my arse. This fight, I believe, it all depends on what he does. All depends on how David approaches it. If he comes at me early, I think it'll last longer. If he comes to me, it'll last longer. I'm very smart. I won't get hit. If I don't want to get hit for 2 or 3 rounds, I won't get hit. And I won't. It'll be negative, it'll be boring. I don't like doing it, but I will. If he goes away from me, I'll knock him out inside 3 rounds. If he goes negative on the jab, I'll knock him out in 3 rounds. I'm too fast for him. I'm effectively a big cruiserweight who can punch a little bit. I'm too fast for him. If this were David Price from 2012-13, he's a big favourite, but bloody hell, he's ready. Yeah, this is 2019 David Price. I'm too fast for him. His best chance is to come over and go at me early and try and knock me out.
Do you think that's what he'll do?
I hope so.
That's what he's been saying actually on social media.
I hope he does that. Make it a better fight. It gives him a better chance. If he runs away from me, he hasn't got a prep. And if he comes to have a go at me, I don't think he's got a prep. So I don't think he can outman me anyway. I know he can't outman me. And he can't outjab me for 12 rounds. I don't see how he beats me. I genuinely don't see how he beats me.
Here he is.
Food. My man's
I'll let
hungry.
him go. Just talking
How
about...
many interviews you done with him?
One.
Were you in the ring?
Yeah, but we left it too long. He's talking, Darren, talking about if he went into the villa.
What?
Love Island villa, if he went in.
If he went in the villa, flipping it.
Carnage.
No comment. No comment.
What do you mean? I think he should go in it so he better than that.
Alright Dave, I'll let you go, I appreciate the time. Just best of luck ahead of the 20th.
Thank you very much.
Can I have my lens cap back please?
You are?
That.
Is this yours? Yeah. Oh, cheers. I thought it was from Airdrop.
Yeah, so it's about 3 minutes.